Danny Deever, Rudyard, Kipling, quo. What are the bugles blowing for? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, to turn you out and quo, the color sergeant said. Quo, what makes you look so white, so white? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, I'm dreading what I've got to watch and quo, the color sergeant said. For they're hanging Danny Deever, you can hear the Dead March play, the regiment's in all a square, they're hanging him today. They've taken of his buttons off and cut his stripes away, and they're hanging Danny Deever in the morning. Quo, what makes the rear rank breathe so art? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, it's bitter cold and quo, the color sergeant said. Quo, what makes that front rank man fall down? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, a touch o' sun and quo, the color sergeant said. They're hanging Danny Deever, they're marching of him round, they 'ave alted Danny Deever by his coffin on the ground. An' he'll swing in orf a minute for a sneak and shootin' hound, oh they're hanging Danny Deever in the mornin'. Quo, is caught was right and caught to mine and quo, said files on parade. Quo, he's sleeping out and far tonight and quo, the color sergeant said. Quo, I've drunk his beer a score o' times and quo, said files on parade. Quo, he's drinking bitter beer alone and quo, the color sergeant said. They're hanging Danny Deever, you must mark him to his place, for single quote he shot a comrade sleepin', you must look him in the face. 900 of his county and the regiment's disgrace, while they're hanging Danny Deever in the mornin'. Quo, what's that so black agin' the sun? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, it's Danny fightin' hard for life and quo, the color sergeant said. Quo, what's that whimpers over it? Quo, said files on parade. Quo, it's Danny's soul that's passin' now and quo, the color sergeant said. For they were done with Danny Deever, you can hear the quick step play, the regiment's in column, and they're marchin' us away. Ho! The young recruits are shakin', and they'll want their beer today, after hanging Danny Deever in the mornin'.